Photoshop, maybe some spine because I'm artist and animator. You're on channel Artoviy. I made a new one for myself. My real name doesn't matter for now. Okay, so let's go right to the action. The main thing I want you to do is PSUSConfig. Check it in internet. Photoshop config file for Windows because it's very important. I like Windows very much. It's my personal thing. So the main thing I love that I want to share with you is W for brush, because I have W for brush, S for okay. Doesn't matter. It started to oh, wait, I have legs. Doesn't matter. Have legs for now. So strange because it's supposed to work. Oh, maybe drivers. I'm not sure what's happening. Propane is fine for you. So what's happening? It's not working. So nice. Suddenly, it stopped working. Huh. It's just stopped working. Okay. It's maybe it's because yes. The Wacom makes an update just and I made an update just a few minutes ago, and I didn't check that it blowed all my settings. Nice start. Okay, I'm going to Wacom Center. So yeah, few moments because it's streaming, right? So yeah, I want to restore my settings. Here I go. Wacom, why do you do this? What the hell are you doing? Where is my Wacom settings? They are gone. All of them. I have monitor on the top, that's why I'm not looking at you and looking at the top. I have Wacom syndicated on the bottom and the second monitor on the top. I hope you hear me good because my mic is now much more near from now. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. So what is going on? Let me check. Wacom ID. So strange. I can't figure it out. Okay. I'll just make a quick suggestion that I will never make it back. So maybe it's even better. So if I'm newbie or something like that, let me show you my personal settings. Yeah, right here. Okay. So here I am. Wacom settings. Propane, and here I will have an Alt and right button, and for for the first button I will have modifier and Alt and left Alt and right button, and for the second one I will have almost the same but with the Shift pressed. So let's go to the Photoshop and check this out. So yeah, I hope you can see. So on the one button, so let's PSUSConfig. Remember, you have to do it. Check it on the internet. So let's do it like this. Now I can change the size, and on the second button, on this one, second one, I have a palette. So it's very useful to make it quick adjustments. Make adjustments if I want to change something.
Also, I don't know why, but on Cintiq sometimes it makes not very useful. I adjusted this thing a bit to the. It's very sensitive, too much for me, for example. Not too sensitive for the hard press. I have to press a lot of hard, so I like a light thing, so I make like somewhere these, or I usually use a lazy Nezumi. It's very nice. It's even better, but I'll show it to you later. So it's just basic. I want to show you now basics, and after that I'll make some video for lazy Nezumi, maybe some brush erasure plugins which I like a lot. So I will show you a bit later. Now only basic, what any Photoshop user can do. So yeah, something like this, and this gives me a lot of space. I don't need any color palette almost. Sometimes I turn it on, so yeah, it very useful. Sometimes not, but I don't like to go to this way. Oh, I did turn it on. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. You can see my color palette even. It's actually here. Okay, I'll do it another way. Wait a sec. Nice to know it about this. Захват экрана. F2. The second one. Yes. Now you can see all my great big monitor. Yes. Yes. Now let me adjust it a bit. A bit. Yes. Bam. Yes, now you can see all my adjustments. Yeah, so I'm almost not using it, so yeah, you can see it like this. And it's very useful to make which change. I don't need to go here. It's always under my under my head. Under my head, in my head. Yeah. And as you see, because of this, I can make adjustments to hardness. Yeah, I have some pressurator lovely thing. It's absolutely customizable palette to draw with, but I restarted all Windows features. For some reason my Photoshop collapsed and I had to reinstall it, so maybe it's not. I don't have my palette which I used to. Wait a sec. Maybe I will able to show you, or not, or not. Maybe. Yes, here it is. I like it. It's one of old of mine, but the new layer is big, quite big here, as you see. So I don't need to go to the layers, and it's the small button. It's from on the left here. It's very small. It's like this one. So I've done a bigger one, so I can do a lot of layers with this one, or on my this keyboard. I made an adjustment to make a Ctrl-Shift-N for this lovely button. So this is new layer, quick and fast. Or Ctrl-Alt-Shift and button. So it's very hard, and you can't adjust it in Photoshop, as you know. So, but you can adjust buttons. Yeah. So okay, let's go on. What is very important? What is lovely and very important thing, with the buttons. Because of PSUSconfig, there is a bug or something like this. When you see, yeah, big, small, but if you just tap like this, press it down and tap, it will be an ink, the ink eyedropper. Yeah, it's called like eyedropper. Yeah, eyedropper tool. Like if you pressed Alt. So what we have from now, we have only on two buttons. We have a size changer. If up to down, not only to left right, up down it's hardness. On the one it's color. And if you need the special color, for example, from I don't know, from here, we can make a tip. See what it does? My color changes very quickly. So it's just like an alt, because alt modifier, it's lag, it's bad, but it works very good for me. I love it. You can't do it on MacBook. The OS won't give you this super feature, which I love a lot. Adobe, please don't change anything with it. I like it so much. It's the best tool ever, because I don't need third button as they did now. It will be 4 buttons thing for me. So yeah. Okay, let's make it a bit smaller. I'm not sure. So layer organa, my version. Okay, maybe a bit harder here. Not so hard there. As you see, it's not maybe hard enough for now. Maybe I should make it harder. That's why I have on the bot the settings on the other monitor. Also, what I wanted to show you also, you can do these settings for Photoshop. I don't know why, but all my settings are gone. I will manage how to use it, but okay, it's done. We have it, so we have to breathe and calm. An hour before the stream, everything worked fine. I don't know why it's happening with me, but maybe it's happening with you too. So let's go through together. Okay, so that's I make it special settings for Photoshop, and for the all other things what I want to do now. I will do here navigation, as I remember. No, the applications. No. Screen control, and what we have. Express. No, it's not here. Sorry. Tablet. Yeah. Switch screens. That's very important when you're working with any tablet without mouse. So yeah, for this first button, I want to make it like this. No, not for first, I said. Okay, I said for first, and for this one, just a right click. I don't need anything else for it, yeah. And for the back thing, sometimes I make a delete button, sometimes not. For now, I will leave it like it is. Maybe I will remember how I use it. Maybe this third middle mouse thing or something like that. Or so to switch, quick switch screens, if you have 2-3 monitors, it's very useful. Hop, and I'm on the other screen. Hop, and I'm back. That was very useful. So when I drawing, for example, I'm drawing something and I need to check. I don't need to go to mouse and so on. I don't need to go to mouse. I just need to click somewhere else, not on the Photoshop program, because I have settings, special settings for it. I don't need it. See, it's very quickly. I don't even see. And now I just have to click on the here, and hop, my mouse has gone. It's on the other screen. I can use it, hop, and then I'm back. Yeah. So that's how I use it. Also very important is PureRef application. I love it. It's the top thing for all your references. For example, I'll make just a quick thing, you know, from internet. I can do it like this. So some screen. Okay, I'll do it. Can you see my screen? I have to be sure. Wait a sec. I have to be sure. Yeah, you can see. Right clicking is making dragon, but it's also always on top because of its settings. It has settings be always on top, mod always on top. See? No, you don't see. Yeah, it's always on top, as you see. Yeah. So, and when you draw, you can see it's always on top. Whatever you do, you can always, by left clicking, you can always just make it smaller. Okay, I have a print screen here. Let me check it. Yes. You can drag their image. You can make print screening from Photoshop. You can even maybe wait a sec, maybe do like from Photoshop like this. I guess it will work. Yes, it will work with you. The cut tool, Mercue or something like that, lasso tool, rectangle Mercue tool, yeah, from layer, and you can add it here. So okay, let's imagine that it's some concept you made it from Pinterest. I use Pinterest for references mostly, and Google for us, of course. So we made a lot of pictures here. So why it's better than just using a Photoshop? Because you can drag here very fast. With the Ctrl-Shift-P, you can adjust it. I said adjust it. Yes, you can adjust it automatically, so you don't need to make it like this. Just choose and see. It's very nice. Depends on its size. It makes it perfect. Also, Ctrl-Shift-R. You see it's became small, very small, and up to the corners of your of the things you choose. If I choose this thing, for example, yeah, and make it bigger with the wheel tool, or see, up, it's big. So with this thing, what I used to do, it's let's go to settings because I'll need it anyway. I will add a puref here, and what I do for myself, I'll make the simple thing, not left clicking but middle clicking. And what I will get, not this will be just a left, or even maybe the eraser will be left clicking, and this I want to make a navigation, panoramic, and scale up. I don't remember which one of it. Maybe this one, and make it much bigger. I'll show you why. Let me just a sec. See, so when I just change it, I won't edit it. If I want to edit, I will change my Wacom. I will change it to eraser. So if I want to edit somehow, and maybe I want to flip it, maybe I want to cut it with the C, and you know, only this thing I want to show, only this thing I want to see. Okay, and also okay, like this. But if I choose something like this, and I want just to drag it in this window, yeah. Okay, if I want to change where it goes, I'll use a right click. And if I want to change the scale, that's where is the magic. I use this one. So I'm not editing after I've done all my references search. I'm just looking at it in my small window. And it's not make me problems with my interface, you know. It's always small, it's always inside the window of reference. So I like it a lot. It has a lot more feature. For example, overlay selection, Ctrl-Y, yeah. See, okay, let's see what it can do. It can do all your images. You get rid of the background, and you can just leave it. All the images will be on the top, and will be somewhere here. It can be. You can be inside of your references. It's impossible if you use it Photoshop. Don't Photoshop feature. So don't use Photoshop feature. It's not professional. Okay, it's up to you, of course. It's not about professionalism. It's up to you. So yeah. So for now, I guess that's all I wanted to show you. And of course, the brush errator, Lazy Nezumi, is not installed. I'll show you a bit later. It's a very nice program for perspective things, for smooth. It's much better than smooth things in Photoshop. I like it a lot. If you don't like how work in Lazy Nezumi, only I guess Krita or Clip Studio Paint will help you because it has much better things than it has. But I like Photoshop. I try to change this software a lot of times, and I'm trying even for now sometimes. But for now, it's the most usable for drawing and the game development tool for editing and all my hotkey. I'll show you hotkeys later because I like it. I customized them a lot. I also wanted to show you Scriptolator. It's a lot of scripts. I'll show you like this, I guess. File scripts. I have a lot of them. You can find the Scriptolator in internet, YouTube. It has its own guide and so on. It costs not much, but it gives you ability to change your brushes to make a lot of things with hotkeys and not even hotkeys. For example, quick editing, color editing, for example, Ctrl+1 I press now, and it gives you kind of color range. But when you color range it, it's a focus color selection tool actually. Yeah, it can give you ability right after selection. It won't show you after selection, but see, it's still chosen, but it will be automatically. It's very nice, and I can Ctrl+Shift+X, and I created a mask on the right. I'll show you later. Yeah. So I Ctrl+1. It's I've chosen a color. Yeah, no, one more sec. Chosen a color. Yeah, here it is. You can hide it, or it will be hidden automatically if you will choose it in Scriptolator settings. And after I Ctrl+Shift+X, it's create auto masking. I'm not going to here just to tap it. I just making it with hotkeys. See, and it's done. Now I can apply with one more, and it's applied, or I can change something in my mask settings. So that's all for now. If you liked it, please like, subscribe. It's my first maybe tutorial or something like this on this channel, so I really appreciate it. Any comment, any advices. If you want to share something, just write me. I'm open to it. So have a nice day, guys. Bye.